guys, this is Noreen,
And this is Phil.
and today we're going to be talking about Mystic Pizza, another great 1980s movie. And so, Phil, what did you think of this movie?
I like it from start to finish. It really keeps my attention from the first scene all the way through the end. It's got beautiful scenery.
Oh my god, the scenery is incredible. It's like by the water, like by the pier, and it's just absolutely, beautiful.
Yeah, and great acting, especially Julia Roberts. I think she's gets a lot of the attention, and it's well deserved. And
Daisy, her character,
Daisy, and I think she really makes us like feel something, especially the relationship with her sister. What do you think? It's like a very you have an opinion. Like I think every time we see it, we have opinions of her, especially.
Yeah, just a lot. Like I just feel like Daisy, she's kind of a free spirit, and she'll go and live her life and have fun. And her sister is kind of like more serious and disciplined, and she's going to Yale. So they have in the 80s they show like polar opposite siblings. It's not even like a little overlap. They're just complete opposites. There were certain parts where I just didn't like the way Daisy treated her sister, and it was Kat, right?
Kat is her sister, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like necessarily the way she treated Kat, at certain points, but it just shows like how they were both very different, and it kind of felt a little bad for Kat. She made like one mistake, and it kind of suffered the consequences like a little bit more than Daisy, who is a free spirit and lives her life, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm like it's not like a clear cut. Okay, here's the good character, here's the bad character, right?
Right. You've got the good character who makes a very bad mistake, and then you've got like Daisy, who makes mistakes all the time.
Yeah, and I mean through a lot of it, it's kind of like complicated because Daisy is not behaving great through a lot of it, but she has like some redeeming.
A little bit more self-respect, I guess. Like she doesn't allow anyone to treat her badly.
Yeah, she's a firecracker.
Yeah.
And then. Should we talk about there's a lot of other side characters too, and there's a whole subplot with the pizza. There's really a lot in this movie, right?
Yeah, I really loved, where she, they work, it's called, do you remember the name of the pizza place?
I think it's called Mystic Pizza, right?
Oh, right, Mystic Pizza, right. And it's just, the pizza is famous, right? Their Mystic Pizza is famous, and it just shows like how they're kind of a family. They're not just co-workers. The lady who runs the place, she's kind of like their second mom, and kind of takes care of them. And then you have their friend also, who is, I can't remember her name right now, but she's a really good friend.
Lily Taylor's the actress.
You can tell they grew up together and they've been working together, and they just all help each other out, and it's really great. Yeah. Also, for me, I love the fall scenes, the beautiful leaves. It's just absolutely gorgeous, like we were talking about the scenery. Yeah.
Yeah, really puts you right in this coastal town and we have, let's not forget the 80s trope of the wealthy old money people.
Oh yeah,
people,
there you go.
and
there's that theme again. A very rich guy dating Daisy, who's poor, and so it talks about that. And so, what do you think of his character?
Of Julia Roberts' boyfriend?
Yes.
I guess he's kind of similar in a way to in Pretty in Pink, right?
Oh, right, yeah. I think so too.
Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah, his character. Yeah, they were very similar.
Yeah, the wealthy son. He's the son.
Who's not completely sure of himself. Who is sort of like a wandering spirit, and he kind of got kicked out of law school, and so he's trying to figure out his next move. But he's kind of like also just like living his best life, kind of like Daisy. They both kind of are uncertain about their future. So they both have that in common.
Yeah, there's certain, even though they're from like very different backgrounds, like there's something about like their spirit. They kind of have this.
They're kind of like very, I suppose, they just do what they want,
Like hot-headed a little bit.
Yeah, they're both a little hot-headed and free-spirited at the same time, and they just do what they want to do, and they don't want to necessarily listen to what their parents or anybody says. Yeah.
Yeah, without being like villains either. They're not
Yeah.
like the bad people. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I guess maybe that's why they kind of click. Like they have that same spirit. So, yeah, like the romance between them, it's kind of cool too. And then let's see, who are some of the other characters in the movie? I thought their friend was very sweet. I can't recall her name at the moment.
Right. She's
Sorry, guys.
the,
Sometimes we have trouble remembering names.
the third girl in the pizza place.
She's
the
incredibly
friend.
sweet. Yeah, she just feel like she looks after both of them. And what do you think of her relationship with her boyfriend?
I think it's like funny. It's just more supposed to be funny. It's
Yeah,
a little
right.
bit like a
Funny side characters. Yeah.
yeah, they're like funny. They kind of like also undercut like the dramatic scenes. So there's some very like heavy scenes that they lighten up with the scenes about the pizza
Yeah.
and
Oh, and speaking of pizza, oh my God, the pizza scenes. My favorite is the one with the critic at the end. Oh my God, that pizza looks so good. I mean, if I had to name like one of like the top movies with the best pizza scenes, obviously Mystic Pizza is it with the critic. I think it just looks so good. Oh my God. You'll be craving pizza after watching this movie.
It almost like binds them as like a family. This like.
And I was so happy
Yeah.
for them. Like I think that scene at the end when the critic was giving them a good review, I was kind of teary eyed. Like I was so happy for them.
It gives like a optimistic like spirit to
like
the
they're
movie.
gonna be okay. Yeah, that their restaurant's gonna do well, and they all have each other's back. And yeah, like that. The family and their friends, yeah, just everything, yeah.
I guess family is a big part of the movie, whether it's the family in the restaurant or
Yeah.
even the Windsors, like the wealthy
Windsors, yeah.
family,
Yeah.
and then we see the other families too, like
Like Julia Roberts' family, yeah.
yeah, and even
Daisy's family, yeah.
Lily Taylor's, and her boyfriend is more like traditional. He's
Ooh, speaking of family,
Yeah.
what did you think of the kind of toxic relationship between Kat and I suppose the guy who she was babysitting the daughter?
yeah.
That was kind of bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's also not. Yeah, it's like hard to not have an opinion about it, or
Yeah, it's kind of sad, yeah.
it's very it's like a very like
So the guy
Yeah.
that hired her to babysit his little girl, you could tell, from the beginning that he obviously was having some marital issues. His
Yeah.
wife wasn't there, and so he needed help watching his daughter. And as the movie progressed, they got closer and closer, and just like towards the end, like obviously, he didn't really do her right, and so that kind of didn't end well for her. Yeah.
yeah, it's very very awkward, especially because there's like money involved because technically
Oh,
she's
yeah.
the babysitter.
So they have to pay her. But then, at the end of it, you kind of get the sense that they're giving her more money, for like school, almost like to kind of keep her mouth closed, like, and I think what she does at the end when she rips up that check, that was really great, shows that she had some self-respect. And I really love that the restaurant owner, her boss, came to her rescue at the end. That was really wonderful, yeah.
Right, she's like really has their back. And
Yeah,
like
yeah, she's like their second mom, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this movie I think is just like a feel good movie. Everything kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't say everything necessarily works out perfectly, but it just shows you that they all have each other's back. And oh my gosh, yes, the scenery, the pizza. Oh my gosh, yeah, you have to check out this movie. And of course, it's got like the 80s vibes too. What did you think of some of the 80s vibes? I kind of got those vibes like in the bar, right? Like when Daisy first meets her like boyfriend, that bar, just that scene, it was very 80s, right?
Yeah, I feel
Even
like
the music in the bar.
Yeah, I feel like the 80s kind of liked like those kind of bars
Like
for
the
some
very dark ones, like the
yeah, the real like, where you feel like there might be like bikers there or something.
Yeah, exactly,
like,
that kind of feel, yeah.
like Roadhouse and
Yeah.
like what was that one with Sylvester Stallone with it's like a arm wrestling like over the top like yeah, I feel like it was kind of in a lot of 80s movies.
And of course, Julia Roberts' hair is very 80s. So, yeah, definitely check out this movie. We loved it, Mystic Pizza, and tune in again next time.
Bye everybody.
Bye.